Hello everyone, hope you all are doing great. Students, today we are going to talk about going and growing outside, and then we will talk about garden center and seeds. When we are talking about going and growing outside, so what's come in your mind? Yes, plants. So today we are going to talk about plants, and in this lesson you will be able to identify and name common plants, seeds and fruits, and then you will identify different kind of gardens and name common wild and garden plants. So let's start our lesson with some plants we can grow in our garden. So here are some common fruits, like you can see apple, orange and strawberries. These common fruits we can grow in our garden. Now here we have some seeds like sunflower seeds, tomato with its seeds and some beans with its seeds. Now here we have some plants like potato, coconut and carrot. So students, we will talk about all these plants, seeds and fruits in our today's lesson. So students, what do you think? Where do new plants and flowers come from? Let's learn about them together. So first, we are going to talk about apple plant. You can find apple in green color, red color and yellow color. So let's learn together how we actually get apples. We are getting apple from the apple tree, and we need apple seeds to grow an apple tree. Now let's talk about sunflower plant. So let's discuss about it. Students, from the sunflower we are getting the seeds that's called sunflower seeds. For growing sunflower plant, we need sunflower seeds which we are getting from the sunflower plant. And later it will grow a big plant. Now let's see which plant is this. Potato plant. You all must like to eat potatoes. Do you like to know how we are getting potatoes? Let's learn together. So students, we are getting potatoes from the potato plant. As you can see in the picture, potatoes are not on the tree, they are grown under the soil. So we don't need any kind of seed for the potato plant. We only need potatoes. And remember, they are grown under the soil. Now see, what is this plant? Yes, coconut plant. We are getting coconut from the coconut tree as shown in the picture. For the coconut plant, we don't need any kind of seed but the coconut itself. Students, from where we are getting coconut? Yes, from the coconut tree. As we have learned about different seeds or fruits with their different plants, now shall we do some work? Now in this worksheet, on one side we have different fruits or seeds, and on the other side we have different plants they come from. So you have to draw a line to match with each fruit or seed to its correct plant. After that, you need to color the plant to make it more beautiful. Now students, moving towards our next lesson, garden center and seeds, let's learn together what is a garden. A garden is usually a piece of land that is used for growing flowers, trees and other plants. And do you know, the act of caring for a garden by watering the flowers and plants and removing the weeds is called gardening. Now here are some variety of gardens. Some gardens are big, some gardens are long, some are full of flowers, some are not. Some gardens are very tiny. Students, in the garden, we can usually find two types of plants, garden plants and wild plants. Let's talk about garden plants first. These are the plants we choose to grow in our gardens. We plant them and usually make our garden look nice. Tulip, rose, daffodil, and daisy are examples of garden plants. Now let's learn about wild plants. These are the plants that grow in the wild and are not planted by people. They can grow in our garden but are usually removed. Weeds such as thistle, dandelion are examples of wild plants. And students, weeds are unwanted plants. They are not planted by people but they grow by themselves. Now we have learned about garden plants and wild plants. Before going to the work, shall we revise one more time? So tulip, rose, daffodil, and daisy are garden plants. And thistle and dandelion are wild plants. In the worksheet, garden plants and wild plants are given. You need to separate garden plants and wild plants by marking them. As in first picture, we have dandelion. So dandelion is a wild plant. So we will mark in the wild plant box. In second picture, we have daisy. So daisy is a garden plant or wild plant? Yes, it is a garden plant. So we will mark in the garden plant box. Now students, let's end our lesson with the beautiful hadith regarding plants. If a Muslim plants a tree or sows a seed and then a bird or a person or an animal eats from it, it is regarded as a charitable gift or sadaqah for him. So keep this hadith in your mind and grow more plants.